So I was just looking at the price charts today, and it was only 29 days ago, 30 days ago, that we had our all-time high. 1,000,000%, 10,000x, 55.5 cents. You really can't beat it. Now we just had a 50% rise after a dip down to 22. Anybody buy the dip? Any dip buyers? Yeah. It's funny. People that are selling, they love it when the price is high, but people that are buying, they love it when the price is low. And really, everybody gets a little bit of something they want. And if you're in it for the long term, every single dip we've ever had in HEX has been an opportunity historically. So, I don't know why that trend would stop anytime soon. We're so new. I think there's only 60,000, 67,000 active stakes right now. And I have a feeling that in a year, 2 years, 3 years, there's going to be a lot more than 67,000 active stakes, because it's truly something world-changing and innovative. And we're so lucky to have had it gate capped and suppressed the price so that we could get in at good entries, pretty much.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. So here is the price chart I wanted to that I promised you and I was going to talk about, and of course this is on hexgraphs.com. I'll leave the link in the video description under performance. So hexgraphs.com/performance, and of course when we have market volatility, we have also market pumps in the market when the price moves up pretty fast on the old profile there, with the fractals and all the rest of it. We've got this chart, and this chart here looks at HEX, and obviously HEX is amazing, right? But you think about it, it's a high interest at a discount. That's what it says on the title, and of course this is what it is. So you heard Richard's video intro at the beginning. It was his last video update from Europe, and talking about the price opportunities. When the price is down, opportunities for buyers to come in. When the price is high, opportunities for sellers to sell high. That's pretty much it on the liquid side. Obviously, HEX is a staking token, so people that stake it make it. And of course, people that early in stake, they get penalized, and that goes back to stakers, so they win. So it's a bit of something for everybody in the game theory. Very nice indeed. All right, so let's have a quick look back at how the volatility goes. Of course, you've got 2020. You had 81% a decrease in 20 days. Can you believe it? Then we had the second one, of course. We've got a 72% a dip in 37 days. And you got the cross there. That's back in March 2020. So this is last year, of course. Then you obviously had the big run up in May 2020. And then we had a negative 26% in 124 days based on this time frame. And then, of course, you had the run up again. So we ran up, and we're up at the 1 cent mark around here. So we're fighting at that 1 cent mark. Everyone remembers that, of course. Down 86% in 19 days, right? So major pullback, 86%. And Richard always says, dips are in the game, and of course, long-term value. The growth is really key, and that's why I focus so much on the daily updates. Is how many new wallets we're getting, staking that we're getting, all of the good stuff, because that's the stuff that consumes a lot of the liquid HEX over time. So really important to remember that. So 86% decrease. That obviously, if you're keen to pick up bags, of course, that means that you got a chance with the price pullbacks to get more HEX and stake it. And then look what happens, keeps going up over time. And obviously 6% negative in the fourth run up there. So we're looking at November here. This is after big payday, of course, big payday run up. People that collected in here are very happy, of course. And that was down to like a third of a penny and stuff like that. And up it came, and then of course down 69% over the next day. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far, and then of course we start rallying up here, up into the cent marks, 1, 2 cents over here, and of course then we had a 45% pullback in 20 days. Then we ran up again, and not 49% pullback in 9 days. And then we had another one, of course, we're running up here now. We're getting into the 15 to 20 cent mark, of course. So we had a 65% pullback from there. And then we ran up all the way up to all-time high, 51 cents, say. And then we had a correction, 55 cents down to about about 22 19 cents, depending on what you're looking at in terms of the candle. So 55%, and so you look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cycles of this, of course. And where's the value going up and to the right? So very exciting stuff. Obviously, if you move higher in price, you need more economic energy. But as we're saying, looking at all the wallet growth, getting strong wallet growth, getting more whales coming into the ecosystem, bigger money, and so that's looking very good. Obviously, And as Richard said in this video, you know, people would buy it low. If the price gets low, buy. Think about buying some more bags. Obviously, nothing in here is investment advice. You have to do your own due diligence, but that's the logic in the chart, right? So very cool. Another discount from the last top. If you buy HEX now, that's the point. Staking HEX currently yields about 37% APY, and of course, it's about 0.5% in the bank. And you can see the value, underlying value of the tokens going up too, which is super duper good. 20% longer pays better bonus, of course, per year on this HEX stake. So obviously, the longer you stake for, the better. And the more people that are staking, that's why we keep looking at the number of wallets, the number of stakers, the more people that enter the HEX system. Pretty exciting. And on top of that, of course, HEX is going to be sitting on top of a Pulse chain, layer 1 system state copy of Ethereum. And that's going to be decked out with a new MetaMask wallet you know, and all the good stuff around their fiat gateways, bridges, and all the other cool DeFi stuff sitting on top of it that Richard and his you know, his partners, I guess, loosely speaking, are going to be pushing forward in terms of value. So it really is a game changer. Richard wants to be the world dominator in crypto, and well on its way, looking good. So hopefully that just eases some tension there, gives you some big picture perspective as well. And of course, any opportunity, as Richard said in the opening video, to buy, you know, is a good buy, right? And he sees no reason why it shouldn't keep going up and to the right. So very cool. Virality, of course, is upon us, getting even bigger numbers. I expect when we get the fork for the Pulse chain, and I'm expecting that you know, before the end of the year, that will increase the wallets and stakers even more as people want to get a copy on the Pulse chain. And of course, that sucks out supply of the liquid amounts. Very cool. Now we still have some HEX OGs out there, so still some challenges in terms of volume, but a lot of them are staked. That we just have some that have some big liquid bags. But as I say, more wallets, more stakers in the house starts to give demand to buy some of that out. And once, of course, the price moves up, then you know, they can't get back in very easily, can they? So we've got to net it out over time, and 2022 is looking pretty exciting as well. The other thing, of course, is that the share rate keeps going up and to the right, and that means that people get less shares as well. And it's going to cost them more to get the same amount of T-shares. So that means people that are existing stakers earn even more from that point, that volume sort of side of it, and that helps offset any price dips as well. So you see a lot of stuff happening there, and imagine if we move from was it something like 69,000 stakers up to, you know, 500,000 stakers. You can see where the virality changes the game a lot, and of course HEX would then be distributed amongst a lot more hands. So very exciting times. Hopefully that helps you out a bit there with some of this, that pricing stuff, and we should expect more of this in the chart. Obviously nothing investment advice here. Do your own due diligence and provide for infotainment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. Join me in the next video, and I look forward to seeing you as well. All right, bye for now.
So I was just looking at the price charts today, and it was only 29 days ago, 30 days ago, that we had our all-time high. 1,000,000%, 10,000x, 55.5 cents. You really can't beat it. Now we just had a 50% rise after a dip down to 22. Anybody buy the dip? Any dip buyers? Yeah. It's funny. People that are selling, they love it when the price is high, but people that are buying, they love it when the price is low. And really, everybody gets a little bit of something they want. And if you're in it for the long term, every single dip we've ever had in HEX has been an opportunity historically. So, you know, I don't know why that trend would stop anytime soon. We're so new. I think there's only 60,000, 67,000 active stakes right now. And I have a feeling that in a year, 2 years, 3 years, there's going to be a lot more than 67,000 active stakes, because it's truly something world-changing and innovative. And we're so lucky to have had it gate capped and suppressed the price so that we could get in at good entries, pretty much.